Good evening, sir.
Okay, good evening, all of you. Yeah. So yesterday we have launched the display campaign, right?
Yes.
So did you all understand about the display campaign and how to launch it? So, anyways, I'll quickly summarize. Yeah, if anybody has questions, please go ahead and ask. After that, I'll start summarizing. Anybody has questions? So display campaigns, I'll speak about the targeting. See, mainly in display campaigns, you will be promoting a image, a creative. So or basically whatever communication you want to make, you will be communicating it through a image or GIF, right? Second important thing is targeting, right? This works very unlike to your search campaigns. Hence, you will be you have got various kinds of targeting methods. You're not going to show this display ads on Google search. You're going to show these ads on various other platforms across the internet, such as the display network, the Google search partners. Google search partners like YouTube, Google Maps, Google Play Store, correct? And couple of such partner sites. Google might have many such websites, right? So in targeting, we have learned placement targeting. So what is placement targeting, guys? So basically, you are deciding to show your ad on a specific website. You can pick the websites where and all you want to show the ads. Same way, you can pick the YouTube channels or the specific videos from any channel across the internet, or you can show ads on different apps, mobile apps as well. Correct? That's all about the
Sir, actually,
yeah.
The screen it's not visible properly. Uh, yeah, now it is. Now it is fine.
No, earlier also it's visible properly, but I was just on one screen. That's all. I
Oh,
had to
okay.
accept students, right? Couple of others had to join. So I was quickly briefing what we have discussed yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So placement targeting, keyword targeting, correct? What are the other types of targeting, guys?
Audience, sir.
Yes, audience segments, and content targeting.
Keywords.
Yeah, keyword targeting we discussed. Keyword targeting is you are instructing show your ad anywhere of your choice to Google. You're telling to Google show my ad anywhere you want on any website, whichever is in your network, but make sure that web page should have the keyword which you have mentioned. That web page should have that specific keyword of your choice, right? So if you are not clear, maybe we will once again launch the display campaign. Yeah, sign in. So since I have explained it all in detail today, quickly I will launch for all of you to understand the process. Okay, I can go here. Yeah, yesterday we have launched display campaign, right? So again we'll launch the display campaign. So what I'll do is click on new campaign. So if everybody is clear with the display campaign, I'll not launch it again. We will go to the next set of campaigns. So I want to hear from all of you. Should we be launching the display campaign again or go to the next other types of campaigns?
So,
Sir,
right once again.
Yeah. So mostly most of you would be confused or not clear with the targeting methods, I believe, correct?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. So click on display and then just click on continue. So website traffic display to I'm leaving it as it is. Let it be. Yeah. I am selecting the location here of my choice. I want to show ads in Bangalore. Include Bangalore. Just click on next. So budget, I want to spend 500 rupees a day. This is daily budget. Bidding, excuse me, viewable impressions, conversion value, conversions. So other optimization options, it's not available. Viewable impressions. Today I will show you viewable impressions. So enter your viewable CPM bid for this ad group. I don't want to spend more than 10 rupees for 1000 impressions. Okay. So click on next. Okay. So optimized targeting is set up for you. So this is where we spent a lot of time yesterday discussing. So do not go with optimized targeting. Okay. Always pick a targeting of your choice. So audience segments, you can pick the audience who all are interested in fitness. You can pick the audience who all are interested in maybe uh, food or sports, or it can be anything. Okay, you will see various kinds of audience here, correct? So browse. So it is suggesting some recent and ideas. So browse who they are, detailed demographics, parental status. There are lots of types of targeting available for you. You can go with any of these targetings, right? So if not, see, I don't suggest you setting up only this targeting for your display campaign. So try to have it in combination with keyword targeting or placement targeting, right? So as a digital marketer, you might have to explore all of these options. You have to launch different types of campaigns for different types of targeting. I will launch one campaign for keywords targeting, one campaign for topics targeting, one campaign for placement targeting. I'll try to understand the performance of each of these campaigns, and whichever is getting return on the investment, I'm spending 10,000 rupees on each campaign. Whichever is contributing for the business, I would continue to retain them. Correct? So next is keywords. You can input the keywords of your choice related to your business. So in this method, your ad will be shown at places wherever that keyword is being used. So that keyword is used, let's say your business is about real estate. So real estate, many news websites must be speaking about real estate, or any blog might speak about real estate. So your ad will not be shown across the news website. Your ad will be shown on news website, whichever web pages are speaking about real estate. Clear? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
So with this method, you are telling that show my ad on the web pages. It can be pertaining to any website under the Google Display Network, any website. I don't want to pick the websites. I don't want to pick the websites at all. I just want to show my ad whenever there is a topic discussed about your product or service, or any keyword that you input here. My ad has to be shown. I don't tell whether the ad has to be shown on IRCTC or Times of India or New York General or maybe whatever it is. I don't want to mention a website where it has to be shown, but listen, my ad has to be shown if there is a web page on any website which is under Google network speaking about real estate. Show my ad. Clear? And you can enter the keywords in the phrase match or broad match. Real estate, maybe I want rent hikes in Bangalore. I can target any keyword. So somebody who is reading about rent hikes in Bangalore might show interest in your properties. Who is reading? Correct? Villas. Any keyword you think. Correct? That is keyword targeting. And placements. Here in this scenario, you are not telling anything about the websites. Anything about the keywords. Now you can go on combination of keyword and placement in the same campaign, but you can run without keyword, only placement targeting also you can do it. And now here you are picking the websites. So Google is suggesting several websites for you based on the keywords that you input. So I want something about real estate. Yeah. So you might have to handpick. It doesn't mean that they are all whatever it's suggesting are completely related to real estate. You can handpick. See, the Hindu is definitely so. This indicates basically these websites are speaking about real estate. They are not about real estate. You see, so many websites, right? So same way you can pick the any channel on YouTube of your choice and can show ads only on the channel. So if there is a channel on YouTube which is always speaking about real estate, you can show ads only on that channel, or forget about channel, whatever it is, whichever channel it is. If there are videos speaking about real estate, correct, real about real estate, any news channel can speak, anybody can speak, right? Show my ads on all those videos. They might belong to any channel on the YouTube, but if it's a video which is speaking about real estate, you show my ads. That is what will happen with the YouTube videos. I have shown it to you guys yesterday. See, real estate, these are all about real estate for beginners, right? So you can pick something related specific to India or specific to country or whatever you think. Okay, maybe about the food. All these videos are speaking about the food, correct? So same way you
Yes.
can pick the apps as well.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, this is comparatively costing less, right, compared to search campaigns, display campaigns.
Yes, yes, correct. You are correct.
But will there be any lead traction if I go ahead with the display? I mean, in history, you know, like lead tractions would be there, or
Yeah.
would this be successful? That's the thing.
Yeah. So yesterday I was telling you all these kinds of campaigns are very useful. Very useful. See, now the success of your campaign, success of this display campaign depends on the product or service also. So yesterday I told you, if you are into FMCG, if you are everybody is your customer, you can use this platform to promote or reach out to people. The moment people get to hear about the information, they will start showing interest. If you are into such kinds of business or products, display marketing will be very useful and can get very good returns. If you are selling high ticket price, yeah, what's the question?
So for real estate, the leads also does good. That's what you're telling me.
No, real estate, maybe if you go with the remarketing.
Okay.
Remarketing. So this channel could be very useful.
Yeah.
So otherwise, I will simply not suggest. See, now this channel also might get sales to you, though the CPCs are very less.
Yeah, when I saw this Hindu and all this thing, the newspapers, I thought it would. That's the reason again I thought I'll just check with you because
Yes.
Hindu and all that.
See, there are brands. Correct. Yeah, please. I'm sorry to interrupt. Please continue. Yeah, Hindu.
Yeah, but this again would be just like a social media thing. We'll be trying our luck to get that.
Correct. So just like social media, you are correct. So I clearly told yesterday to everybody, this is a push marketing.
Yes.
Correct. So push marketing is you are trying to educate public and hoping or expecting a sale to happen, which might happen or may not happen. So the chances of you getting a sale is very high if you are selling a product. So for example, if you are reaching out to people by yourself, let's say a salesman goes door to door, and now this person is trying to educate those people. He's knocking the door, educating the people, and he's expecting a sale to happen. So in some cases, the response in this type of marketing will be very good when this person is selling a product that is lovable by everybody, usable by everybody, that is acceptable by everybody, or which is quite unique. You must be seeing all these China products, innovative products, very innovative products, kitchen appliances. So now when you reach out to people that have something like this, there are good chances of you getting the sale. It's not available anywhere, and you are going to people meeting and telling that this is a unique product, and obviously it's every home might use that product, and there are chances in those cases you might get a sale. But same thing, you cannot do door to door, okay, and go and tell that, okay, we are a real estate company, and see, now in this scenario, some people might show interest, but when you have to measure the effort versus outcome in comparison with other kinds of marketing, the efforts versus outcome will be negligible, will be not that satisfactory. You might have hired 10 business development guys to go door to door and you must have invested 5 lakhs on this people, correct? And you might just get the data, or you might get one sale which is of very low ticket price. At the same 5 lakh spent on Google search ads, you might have achieved 10 sales or 5 sales. Yeah. So now you cannot say, okay, see, the by spending 5 lakhs, I got data of, they went door to door, I got data of 10,000 people. But whereas in the Google ads, I got data of only 100 people, out of which 10 have converted. You should not be comparing that way, whether you have done the business or not. Final outcome is revenue achieved, correct? So in display,
Yes.
though the CPCs are less expensive, you have to, final thing is, I have very well explained that somewhere in one of the classes. Okay, so I'll come back there. Before, very well, some of the companies spend a lot, like biggest brands, the Unilever brand or any Britannia. You take all of these brands, they spend a huge money on display ads. See, their business is such that their product or service is such that everybody are their customers. They want to remind to public that we are there in the industry, we are there in the markets. And the next level of the display marketing is, there is something called as programmatic advertising. Okay, so programmatic advertising is all about the display marketing. You get next level of data, next level of marketing, where people spend several crores on a weekly basis just on display marketing. You all are feeling that this is shooting in the dark, right? So you are making assumption that, okay, showing my ad on foodrepublic.com and puzzlenews.com, which are about recipes, and I'm showing a food product, might get sales, correct? This is your assumption, correct, everybody?
Yes.
And now this is definitely shooting in the dark, right? Which might work or may not work, correct? The probability of
Yes.
you getting the sales is negligible here in this case. Now there are companies or brands or products or services, they are least bothered about the sales. What they want is, they want public to see them everywhere, and they know that that definitely brings returns, that definitely brings sales, not directly, that might influence, that might make people to go to the nearby supermarkets and get that product, ask for that product in the stores and supermarkets. That's their goal, that's how it works. Now you cannot do that. You are not a FMCG, correct? See, now this
Yes.
thing also is done by some companies. For example, this one, which is that Living Space interior designing company. Some of you might have heard of it, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So now, yeah. See, now Living Space is an interior design company, correct? And it cannot expect everybody to be their customer. But then this company is investing massively into social media marketing and display marketing. They are putting hoardings across the city. They have, see, now for them the investment is long term. They want to be on the mind. They don't mind even if the business comes after 6 months. Correct? So who can do this? Somebody who has got massive investment. But when you don't have investment, you have to play low. You have to focus on getting immediate returns. You have to invest in something which can get immediate returns to you. That is Google search ads. And also, you cannot, being a very small company, you cannot focus on educating. Either it has to be like do or die. If you're investing in display marketing and educating public, you have to educate every single audience who are related to your domain or industry, or whom you think can convert to your business. You have to educate them, and you have to be constantly on their mind, right? So usually businesses do this in the next level, when they get lots of funding, and when they don't mind shooting in the dark, or they have long term goals or objectives. But some business doesn't work like that. Why should you be promoting digital marketing everywhere when you are, for example, like our company, we don't want to promote digital marketing across the internet, educating students, educating business owners, everybody. We considering our budgets, we are very much particular that okay, we have to, when somebody is desperately looking for digital marketing training institute, we have to be there. Training institute, and people expect it to be offline classes. Digital marketing training in Bangalore, we have to be available. So we running Google ads will be highly effective, impactful, or could get good return on investments. Correct. So see, our keyword which used to be in the top has dropped. Used to be in the first three positions. Fifth position. Yeah. So we should be very much concerned about this thing. Clear? So here
Yes, sir.
you can select the apps which are speaking about recipes or maybe some games, fantasy, sports, whatever. You can pick the apps. You'll find a lot of fantasy related apps. Okay. So app categories. Apple, App Store, right? Apps speaking about these entertainment, about education, about catalogs, about business, about books, games related, health and fitness, lifestyle, magazine, newspaper, right? You can pick anything of your choice. This is placement targeting. You are deciding where your ad has to be shown, correct? And topics targeting, I told you, I took an example of a shopping mall yesterday, correct? So for topics and our audience segment, is I am putting a condition, show my ad whomsoever are interested in beauty products. Whereas in the topics, I don't know what they are interested in, but then if they have visited a beauty center, a shop which is about beauty products, start showing this ad everywhere in the shopping mall or in the website or wherever they go on the internet. So it is something like that. Okay, so I'm telling uh, suggest web pages, apps, and videos about a certain topic. So if people are visiting any of the automobile related web pages or the videos or apps on the internet, they will start seeing your ads, right? They might be interested in beauty, but then if they are visiting automobile related and vehicle related website, they'll start seeing your ad. See, people might be interested in anything, but then if they are visiting something related to, let's say, real estate, yeah, real estate. So what does is, see, you have sent a link to me. I am not interested in real estate. I will be mostly, let's assume I am categorized as audience segment, identifies me as somebody who is interested in technology, correct? So let's assume Google has identified me somebody who is interested in technology. And now, by any chance, if I'm visiting a real estate related website, I will start seeing the ad because I am mentioning that if they are browsing a content related to real estate, start showing ads to them. My interest could be technology, but somebody has sent a link to me on WhatsApp related to real estate. Since I am reading about real estate, I will start seeing the ad. Clear? Whereas audience segments, wherever I go, if you wherever your audience goes, if they are identified as somebody interested in technology, you will see. So for example, I want to show website development service. So I will pick everybody who are interested in technology or website development. And even if they are browsing real estate website or beauty related website or any app, wherever they go, they'll start seeing about website development service. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So ads we have discussed, I showed it to you all. You have to develop some images, add up to 15 images, add at least one landscape image, one square image. And there are different dimensions which I'll be updating it on this sheet. So I'll probably call it as add dimensions. Google display ad dimensions. Okay, so I'll add it maybe today or tomorrow. Yeah. So somebody were asking for access to this to the budget calculator. It's all updated in this sheet. So somewhere in this sheet we have discussed the returns of uh, Facebook campaigns and search campaigns. So the CPC might look like it's very cheaper, but then very less expensive. But then the outcome will be much better for your search campaign. So here FB you see CPC is just 2 rupees, whereas CPC is 50 rupees. You see the revenue CPA is cost per acquisition is 3,500 and cost per acquisition is 10,000. Sales 5 and revenue achieved is 1,75,000. Sales 14 and revenue achieved is 4,91,400, close to 5 lakhs. Though CPC is 50 rupees. See, people have wrong assumption that somebody who see you will not look at the, if you are hiring a salesperson, you will not look at the how cheaper, how less expensive or how low their CTC is, right? The main consideration is, the main measuring factor or criteria is how capable are they and how many sales can they get. Correct. Even if they are CTCs on the higher side, that's okay. So somebody is charging slightly lesser and if not getting anything at all, there is no point of hiring a person at lesser salary, correct? And other person has higher CTC but they are justifying it and are able to get a very good returns. And there is nothing wrong in investing there, correct? Okay. So we are discussing about ads, right? So you have to just add all the text and upload the images dimensions. I'll be adding it here, or if you simply Google display ad dimensions. Google, are you all there, guys? Everybody?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So this will give you the dimensions. You see that? So you have to tell to your designer, I want images in these dimensions. Okay. So now probably we may have to spend some time in understanding what kind of information has to go on these images, right? So yesterday we had a brief discussion. So based on your target audience, based on the type of goal that you are trying to achieve. See, if you are doing a remarketing campaign, your focus has to be addressing the concerns of the users who has interacted with your business but have not made a business with you. Case 1, people have come to your website to buy pair of let's say to buy the training program, correct? And they did not buy the training program from you. Why will they not buy? Why will they not get in touch with you? They have Googled digital marketing training in Bangalore or digital marketing training near me or institute near me. They have visited your website but they did not leave their details to you. Why do you think so? Which are the possible, what are the possible scenarios where they don't leave the information to you? Or you take example of real estate, people will search 2 BHK luxurious apartments, they'll come to your website, they'll explore all the details, they're highly relevant because they're searching on Google and have come to your website. Now these people will not place any inquiry or lead. See, first of all, first one thing that you all have to understand is not everybody who will visit will buy the product or service from you. If 10,000 people are visiting, only a small percentage will buy. So do you think everybody who is visiting Flipkart and Amazon website will make the purchase?
No.
No.
Why they are not making the purchase?
Window shopping.
Okay, window shopping. Even somebody searching on Google buy sports shoe, even that is window shopping. Say somebody going to their app on the phone and exploring the products. Fine, I understand it's a window shopping, correct?
Yes.
But now if people are googling buy sports shoe and visiting Amazon website, they are actually keen to buy it, correct?
Yes.
Correct. So now if they
Yes.
are not buying and exiting, what is the problem? Same case, real estate or maybe any service like beauty or salon or tattoo. People are searching tattoo studio near me. They will come to the website, but 100 people might come to the website and 5 only might inquire with you. Remaining 95 will not inquire with you. Why do you think?
Positioning, last time you mentioned, because of
Sorry.
positioning.
For real estate, there are various reasons, like the authenticity of the website. Now people started looking at whether that is actually a builder website or it's a channel partner website. And there are situations where clients are not going with the sponsored websites. They know that that is not directly from the builder, and yes, they will have information from different sources like social media, but they'll just come and see that extra this thing, and they'll directly visit the property instead of inquiring it. There are multiple reasons.
Correct. So let's eliminate all of those reasons that you have mentioned. Right.
Okay.
So now let's only consider they are not really bothered whether you are builder or channel partner. They are exploring the details, but they will not
Yes.
inquire with you. They are least
Yes.
bothered about those details, but still they will not inquire with you.
Yes.
So now there are different set of, see, whatever you have told are from as a channel partner or as a business owner, from your perspective, they're all correct. But when we have to
Yes.
deep dive from the perspective of digital marketing, right? So there are certain things. So sometimes they might not uh, find you are trustable looking at your website. Your website is very childish. They will
Yes.
just ignore and leave the website. Sometimes your website is decent, but still you are not trustable because they have not heard of you anywhere earlier. Or regardless of that, see, for example, digital marketing training, people may not have heard about our company, but still they, if they are not filling the form, inquiry form, why do you think? Maybe they did not really see something that's elevating us. They did not really find us credible, or they are not happy with the pricing. So maybe I might have mentioned 1 lakh rupee course fee for digital marketing. They are not happy with the pricing. See, at least, see, there are certain things which can be controlled, managed. Few things you cannot really control. You cannot go and like, see, people might feel you as a channel partner.
That's true.
You cannot do anything much about it. But whatever is in your control, for example, if user is concerned about the price, right? Now you can reach out to these people. Okay, so don't worry about the price. I will give you the best offer or best price. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you is, we are discussing certain scenarios where their concern will be a price, or they don't know how credible you are in the industry or domain as a trainer. So the moment I write, I conduct these many trainings, I've come with this many years of experience, 14, 15 years of experience. I have dealt with XYZ brands, or I have handled these kinds of budgets on the ads, and I'm delivering trainings for the last 10 years. Right? This is all communicating or conveying about the credibility of the trainer, and this could be one of the reason why some of the people might have left. Out of 100, 20 people might have left your website because of this reason, because they couldn't really sense how credible, how significant, how great you are. Correct? Another 20 people are not happy about your pricing. Everybody are selling it at 50,000 rupees and you have mentioned it as 75,000 rupees. So to address another 20 people out of 100, I will start maybe 25. I will say 25, 25, will split it. So another 25 people, I will start writing the information about the pricing as well. So register in the next 24 hours or in the next 1 week of time, or by end of this month, you will get 30% discounts, 10% discounts, right? So total now I have addressed 50% of the audiences, correct? First
Yes.
25 were concerned, were not clear about how credible we were, and I have educated those 25%. Second set of 25 people were least bothered about the credibility. They just believe everybody are good, but then they were not happy about the pricing. So by mentioning that I will provide you a 30% discount, I have addressed next set of 20, next 25 people as well, correct? So now total out of 100, I have addressed 50 people, correct?
Yes.
Now another 50 people or another 25 percentage might have already got an offer from your competitor and they might have already signed up.
Yes.
You cannot do anything much about it. You will
Yes.
still continue to show this ad, show the ad. Whomsoever have visited your website previously, you are going to show a creative ad wherever they go with credibility and the discussion about how you are trying to convey how credible you are and also about the price. If the other concern is maybe let's say weekend batches, or there is a concern that they could not find a slot of their choice. So I will mention we have batches running on weekend, weekdays, mornings and evenings. For another 25% of people or another 25 people, the concern is they they want to join evening batches, but there is no evening batch on the website. Correct? Some of them want to join on the weekends, but there is no weekend batch. Correct? So now
Yes.
when you are reaching out again, so when you have the schedules on your website now, weekend, weekdays or morning, evening, and now you can reach out to these people, boss, we have dates now where you can join either weekends or weekdays or mornings or evenings of your choice. So now you are grabbing attention of remaining 25%, correct?
Yes.
Right? Another biggest advantage is, so people perceive you, see when you uh, start showing the creative ads across the internet about your business, they treat you as very big brand, very credible player in the industry or domain. So it is something like this: if you're coming in a very small car, they gauge your financial status. If you're coming out of I'm correct, if you're getting down out of a very expensive car, the way how they treat you varies, correct?
Yes.
See, in internet marketing, the moment you show display ads to people who have previously interacted with your business, it influences them. It conveys or it kind of leaves an impression that we are a credible business. See, running a remarketing display ad itself, see, we suggest it as a compulsion thing. Run a display campaign, but the target audience should not be general generic targeting, but they have to be people who have visited your website in the past.
So while running a search campaign, we can do the same activity, that display also, right? Kind of parallelly, we
Yes,
can run
yes,
and
yes,
display
yes.
as
We'll look into that. That is Performance Max.
well. Okay.
Okay. So we'll look into it. We have that campaign as well. We'll be discussing about that as well. But did you all got it right now? Display what kind of audience you should be picking if you
Yes.
are mainly focused. See,
And
yeah.
I also have a question, but this is not related to this. See, if
That's
I am
okay.
running a campaign, if it's a HTML website or WordPress, there is any speed difference, like it's almost the same, or I don't have to worry about it. Like,
See,
just want.
technology, whether it is simple HTML or WordPress or custom built on any platform,
Ah,
okay. So
yes,
it's all going to be the same,
same
right?
speed, right? I
No, no,
don't
no, no,
have to
no.
worry
It's
about
not
it.
like same speed. It's not about same speed.
Okay.
See, there is no assurance that a website built on custom technology or WordPress or HTML will all be performing best. It's all depending on the
Okay.
practices. See, whether it
Okay.
is on HTML or WordPress, if load times will be high when the content is not optimized. Content is not text. Content is images. Content is videos. Content is HTML, CSS, JavaScript. When that is not
Okay.
optimized, your web pages will
Okay.
be heavy. Whether it is WordPress or HTML website or custom built, it doesn't matter. So
Understood.
speed can be issue with any kind of technology or any kind of platform, but
Okay.
then certain technologies or platforms will allow to make the changes easily or give you additional control. See, problem is same. See now
Yes.
whether see now let's assume you have let's assume in country like India there is a see now there are scenarios I read. So a normal worker had a serious health issue in Qatar. Immediately a chopper came and took him.
Oh, yes.
See now health issues are common across the globe.
Hmm.
Correct? Can you expect
Yes.
the same kind of treatment happening in India?
No.
See now the issue is common. The issue can happen anywhere in India or US or Dubai or Qatar, wherever it is. Correct? The issue can happen everywhere. It's common. But
Yes.
the
The approach
options,
is different. Yeah.
how it is being addressed, or the options to address are feasible or not feasible varies. So your WordPress website can load very quickly or can load very slowly. Your custom built HTML website can load quickly or can load very fast. See, but usually simple HTML websites without any backend, there is a good
Okay.
possibility or chances they will load quick.
Okay.
Why? Because the data doesn't come from the database.
Yes.
So it will be on the plain HTML, but there is no guarantee that they will be always loading faster. It again goes with the development practices. The website designer or developer, how they write the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, how many images are used, how whether the images are optimized or not optimized. There are n number of things to count or consider.
Okay. Understood.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So technology is not a big deal, but it shouldn't become barrier for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Thank you.
in either of these cases, if you're not a techie, if you're not aware of web technologies, you have to rely on somebody who knows it, whether it is simple HTML website or
That's
WordPress
true.
website
Yes.
or built on any other platform.
Very true. Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Sir, if the website performance is low, the ad impression will reduce.
Website performance is low. No. That it doesn't work that way. See, if the website performance is low, ad impression will not reduce. Uh, okay. See, if the website is loading slow, what happens is usually it might impact engagement and conversions. See, if website is not loading quickly, some people might exit, correct?
Yes.
Then we'll get into that rotation.
So you have spent so much to get the customer, correct? You have spent so much on the Google search ads to get people to your website. But when your website is not loading, some of them will quit. At least 10% people might quit out of 100 and few other people might wait, correct? So this will impact your conversion rate. Second thing is this will also impact the engagement. If somebody quitting your website also indicates poor engagement. If engagement is poor, your quality score will get impacted. If your quality score is getting impacted, you might have to pay more money to Google to show up in the top. So if quality score is getting impacted, Google will drop your positions on ads as well. Instead of showing you in the first position, it might show you in the second position or third position or fourth position in the ads. So now again to move to the top, you have to increase your CPC further. You would have got a click at 50 rupees. Now it will increase to 70 rupees. Clear?
Yes.
And it's not just about that. Okay, you might feel okay, from 50 rupees it has gone to 60 rupees, that's okay. But the problem is none of them will convert because your website is loading very slowly. That is another problem, right? It's not just about the loading. If the interfaces are not appealing, people will quit. If the user experience is not great, people will quit. That's why we suggest that you need to have best UI and UX. If you have to succeed in digital marketing, you need best UI and UX, and also you need the best product. Best product can be defined in n number of ways. Somebody is selling same type of shoes at 1000 rupees and you are selling it at 5000 rupees. You are not considered to be as a best product. Or you are also selling at the same 1000 rupees, but you have only size 9 or size 11, whereas your competitor has 5 or 6 different sizes. They will be a better product now compared to that of you. Correct? So there are n number of ways or perspectives of understanding what is a best product. So when it comes to training industry, we consider a product as the best when you are offering best price, when you're offering so many other values or advantages along with the course, when the trainer is credible, right? And when you have dates or slots for everybody, people are looking for evening batches, you need to have evening slots. People are looking for morning batches, you need to have morning slots. Weekends or weekdays, put together all of this makes it a best product. When you are meeting all of these expectations, you are considered to be as a best product. Clear?
Yes.
So a lot of people think, okay, so I know Google ads, or I will also hire Google ads, and I'll get so many leads like my sort of competitor. See, first thing is, digital marketing is just helping you to build the visibility, and now your company or business also have to think about the product. So if digital marketer is smart, they'll also think about the product. But unfortunately, 90% of the digital marketers knows only about the tool, how to use, where, how to launch a search campaign, how to launch a display campaign. They know only about this part. So if as a business owner, if you ask them, why am I not getting the leads, they won't be in a position to analyze and tell you are a good product or a bad product, or what kind of strategies have to be implemented in order to achieve it. And they don't even understand the UI, best UI and UX. So digital marketing role is not a small role. They have to understand several things which are understood by various other domains or roles as well, right? A good digital marketer has to be good at testing as well. They have to test the complete website and understand if everything is functioning properly or not. If a form is not working on the website, you will not get any kind of leads, correct? You might have invested 1
Yes.
lakh on Google ads, and then you will realize as a business owner that none of the form is working functional. By the time you have already invested 1 lakh, and this digital marketer is not able to figure out what is the problem yet. I just gave you one example. There can be n number of things, sometimes a small text. So I will give you one example. So in one of the tech companies, this company makes several tens of crores in a quarter. So in this company, there was a sudden drop in leads by 30 percentage. How much?
30%.
30 percentage. And if you look at the ad spend, it's same. If you look at the organic traffic, it has grown. Ad spend also has increased. The dates published on the website, the number of dates, the product wise is also amazing. So product wise, I cannot call it as an amazing. There was one minor mistake or problem or issue. Okay. So now, will you be able to guess the actual problem when the marketing metrics are all same, the investment is all same, but then there was 30% drop in leads? Will you be able to guess the reason why there was 30% drop in leads? So it is very difficult to figure out in these cases why, because when you look at everything, so from Bangalore you are spending 10 lakhs, from Hyderabad you are spending 10 lakhs, or USA you are spending 50 lakhs. So it all remains same. The traffic quality remains same. There are no major changes anywhere. In digital, from digital marketing perspective I'm speaking, you will be surprised, or you will be finding it funny to hear this small thing had impacted leads by 30 percentage. So the sales team or department, see on the websites you will see the web chat right to the right side, they had changed the female name to a male name. Are you all following me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
They had changed the web chat's female name to a male name, and this had impacted 30 percentage leads. Just by change of this name, many people did not feel like to chat. It looks funny, right? You must be wondering, like, these are all professional training courses, and why do you think people see? Unknowingly, that's how the thing is, world is. And now it was so difficult. Now I had to audit across all the departments, and finally I found, okay, so the name was changed, and we reverted back. So it's very difficult to prove, also, right? Because of that, only the leads have dropped, correct?
Yes.
Right? So but then when I was checking through complete checklist, what happened, where things went wrong, so I found the name was changed. And that was not even the serious investigation, just casually collecting all the details or information across all the departments. uh, I've, I usually ask all the questions, all kinds of questions. So that's when I found, and they all took very casually. We reverted that name, and immediately we recovered all the loss. Not loss, it came to the normal state. See, as a digital marketer, it's not just about running the campaigns. You should be thinking everything. See, now you have to think like a, I don't know how you call what it is called as, these kinds of analysis, right? And testing skills and communication. You have to be very good with your written communication on the web pages. You should possess very good sales knowledge, because whatever you do when you meet the person directly, you have to do the same thing on the web page. Your web page is eliminating the human intervention or salesperson intervention, and it is trying to sell your product or service, correct?
Yes.
And whatever you think or the concerns of the public, you have to address all of those things on your web page. Web page is simply not a namesake page. Okay, I'll create a page, 2 BHK apartments or villas. No, there is so much of sales or science knowledge going in it. When it comes to web pages, I call it as sales science. You cannot simply randomly put a page, and I have seen people doing simply they'll put a page and there won't be anything at all on the page. You think how awkward it is. So you are a salesperson, you are asked to speak to a prospect and sell the product or service. You are going standing in front of them quietly or giving weird expressions. This can be done by your website as well when it is not really addressed the way it's supposed to be. Correct? Okay, clear, right, guys? See, this is what important. See, these tools and all are as simple or as easy as you exploring your smartphone, right? None of you, I don't think anybody here took a training to how to use a smartphone. A decade back or whatever the number of years, when it came into your hands for the first time, you started exploring and learning it all by yourself, correct? You know everything about the smartphones. Did anybody teach you? These tools what we are using here, as simple as it, that's all. So what you should be knowing is how to use them or what kind of knowledge. So basically now you need marketing knowledge and sales knowledge here. So what we are discussing is a technical knowledge, the options or features of the platform or the tool, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right? And learning all of these tools is quite simple, very easy. So you just need some understanding about how digital marketing works. So people think digital marketing as, okay, you will use SEO or you will use some tools and they will do miracles for you. No, these tools are basically just helping you to get visibility on the internet, and how you make your visibility is left to you. See, if you have to, if you're attending an event and if you have to leave a certain impression, right? Let's say you are very poor or very affluent, you want to leave an impression that you are very affluent, very rich. What will you do? You will wear a nice apparel, right? Expensive apparel, correct? Expensive suit. You will get down from an expensive car, correct? Sometimes people borrow friend's car also to leave that impression, right? So it's about knowing marketing. See, you cannot be a good digital marketer until unless you are good with sales and marketing knowledge. And if you're working on SEO and websites, dealing with the internet websites, you also have to be good with the technical aspects. You need a very strong technical understanding about the internet technologies such as websites and how websites are built. When you're dealing with the websites, website functionalities, you also have to be good at testing. And now it's not just about this. Once you start the campaigns, your campaigns will start serving the ads, and there will be so much of data, and you have to be good at business analysis. You have to be good at analysis and interpretation. That's a separate domain in the industry, business analyst, where these people download all the data and interpret the data, how many sales they have got, for which product they have got good number of sales, or why there are no sales for XYZ product. Correct? Have you all heard of the designation business analyst?
Yes.
Right? As a marketer at many places, you might have to pitch in your product or service, and you have to be good at written communication as well, correct? And now in this era of video marketing, correct, you have to be good at making videos as well. See, even if you're not good at any of these things, at least you need to have a proper understanding of all of these things, so that, see, let's assume my communication is very bad, I'm also not very much hesitant to sit in front of cameras. You don't have to sit. At least you should know what you have to do in order to get a better reach or traction. You have to conceptualize, you have to come up with a strategy and have to get this done from somebody else. And while you get this done from somebody else, now look at this, how your mind thinks. Okay, you need a very handsome person or a beautiful woman to do this, right? You think, see, that's how the serials, movies, they all think of it, correct? And they take also the people who are very popular on the internet, who has got a lot of Instagram followers, who all have influencers, correct? See, these are the people who are called for big boss. Big boss is not doing anything to them. In return, they are using their credibility and promoting their business and making the money. It's the other way around. So movies also, see, if you are becoming a very popular person on the internet, all these directors, producers also prefer to have you in the movie, because your credibility or your traction, whatever it is, that gives a mileage to their programs or movies also, correct? And now while making these
Yes.
videos, you have to actually think like a director, not just about the movies. So how you communicate, what it has to be communicated to the public, right? So it's like, again, you are like a director when you have to do a small video for your business. So as a digital marketer, you have to possess knowledge across various domains or industries: content, business analysis, technical aspects, marketing knowledge, sales knowledge, correct, creative knowledge. But it's the other way around, so I'll tell you the truth in digital marketing.